Well, you know, you can't help but notice advertisements these days of companies that want to help you trace your family roots. Family trees, big business.
Now, if you have ever wondered about your ancestors, there is a group on Delmarva that you're going to want to familiarize yourself with. Alan Lowe is the president and webmaster of the Sussex County Genealogical Society, celebrating 15 years. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me on the program.
Okay, so give us an overview of your group.
Our group is quite a diverse group. Most of us are retirees that come from different states, different walks of life, with kind of a common goal, and that is to do our research, find our roots, and move on and help others to find theirs. So we have a variety of different programs that we do, such as Genie Bites, our monthly meeting, general meeting, where we have speakers come in and talk about various things about genealogical research or history. So, you know, it's a good group.
Yeah.
And we all kind of participate in it and challenge each other to get to that next level or find that next nugget, or we'll call them nuggets in your life, where you'll find a story on an ancestor that just is outrageous, something maybe they didn't want you to know, but you find out anyhow.
And it's exciting when you do get to that next level. So how did you personally get involved with this group?
I've been doing genealogy since 1980. But basically did not really do a whole lot through about 30 years until I actually retired here on Delmarva in Long Neck. And my wife found a little article in one of the newspapers, I think it was the Cape Gazette, that said breaking your brick walls. So that was my cue to go visit this group and try to break my brick wall, which is my third great-grandfather on my father's side. And there is no information on his parents or siblings. So it's been quite a search. So I joined this group, started to go into meetings and whatnot, and then became more interested in it. And one day they said, one of the members came to me and said, "Do you know anything about websites?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm an IT guy, so let's get into it." And so I ended up taking that over, then becoming treasurer and now president.
So as part of your group, have you found anything interesting, surprising in your genealogy? We're
always finding things, and this is the challenge with each other. The different programs that we have bring about certain aspects of genealogical research. One of my great things is, and I'm not an expert in this, but I have a deep interest in DNA research.
Right.
And through DNA research, and I've given a couple of discussions on it, including last Thursday's presentation on the various products that you, as we were talking about earlier, at the end of the year, there's always these pushes to get your ancestry DNA, 23andMe, MyHeritage, and so forth. And it's a big sales pitch for that. But what does that really mean to you? So through my DNA research, I have found a brother to that third great-grandfather, that their family, the Lowe family on their side, and my family, the James and the Williams, I actually have a 67 marker match exact with the grandfather in that family.
Wow, that's exciting.
So that's one of the things that we work through, we talk about. How did we get to that point? What do the different programs mean? What is it really to you as far as DNA research? So that's kind of my passion. But also helping other people understand genealogy and the research paths that they can take. Now we have various speakers that come in, professional speakers. We are now having a program to do interactive sessions, general meetings, where we have a speaker long distance who comes in through GoToMeeting or Skype and actually talks about a particular topic. And so that allows us to not only get our local members to come to these meetings, but some that live out of state that can actually join in these presentations.
So one thing that you do want to make clear is your group is not a research request group.
No, it's not. We have to kind of draw the line somewhere. We do get a lot of requests from out-of-staters who are looking for something particular on Delmarva. What we do is we try to focus, we try to help them by pointing them to the Delaware Archives or the NAB Center or the Library of Congress or a historical society that may have somebody that would actually work with them.
Okay, we're just about out of time, but tell me real quick, how can people get involved?
You can get involved by checking our website, scgsdelaware.org. All of our programs are on there, including the dates, times, and places of these. We generally present at the Milton, Lewis, and Rehoboth Public Libraries.
All right, and we'll have that information on our website.
Jenny, thank
Alan
you so
Lowe
much.
with the Sussex County
And thank you.
Genealogical Society. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.